Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nova Simone, and on my channel I talk about personal growth, authenticity, self-love, self-care, spirituality, and astrology every now and then. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button if you like this video. Today I want to talk about just my growth within the last year. It is the last day of this year, and so much has happened to me this year. And one thing I want to talk about is how we constantly change. Like especially if you're on a personal growth journey, you're constantly changing. And ever since April, and April is actually, it's crazy because April is actually when I started my YouTube channels, when I got serious about making videos, right? And I was stepping out of like a chapter in my life where I was doing like microblading and permanent makeup, and I had been doing that off and on for about 3 years. And I started realizing, I'm sorry y'all, I'm not using my tripod, so the video is gonna be a little shaky and my arm got so tired. But anyway, I was doing permanent makeup and I had been doing it off and on for 3 years, and I started realizing towards the end I didn't really want to do it anymore. I really didn't want to do it anymore. And so I have this app. I'm sure I've talked about it on my channel before. It's called The Pattern, and it's basically like an astrology app, and you put in your birth chart information and it gives you your patterns, it gives you your traits, and it talks about what you're going through, what's impacting you now, even what's to come in the future, which is really cool, based on your placements, your planetary placements, and your zodiacal, I think that's how you say it, placements. So yeah, at the time in April, I had been noticing that I was on a new chapter. And it's funny because I had started a healing journey prior to that, and when I went to check the app, it literally said I was on a healing journey. So it helped me. It basically helps you understand where you're at in life and guides you. And to me, it's confirmation. And so at the time, the pattern was telling me to let go. It said I was going to be on a 9-month journey, and it was saying to let go of some things to open up doors for new things, basically, to sum it up. And it was like, basically, if you don't change your ways now, you're going to crystallize it for your future. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to do this, because I knew I was battling with wanting to do permanent makeup for like months prior to me like just quitting. And it took me so long because I had put in so much money, I put in so much effort, I put in so much time, and I really thought that that was what I wanted to do. Now, 3 years ago, when I first found out about it and I took my classes for it, I did want to do it. I really was so interested in doing it. But fast forward, I'm a whole nother person, right? And so I decided to put down the permanent makeup and pick up YouTube. Here I am now with 1,200 subs. Thank y'all so much, all my supporters and all my people who are on the same journey I am on. So yeah, we are not the same people we are when we start this, when we start the year. We're not the same people we are when we finish it, right? And this year I have accomplished so many things that I didn't even realize until I decided one day to make a list of all my accomplishments, because where I am right now, I don't feel like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Well, I can't say that, because I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, but I don't feel like I'm where I want to be. I'm definitely not where I want to be, right? So I started like feeling bad, and I was like, you know what? Something told me to make a list of all the things I accomplished. And believe it or not, I don't know how many things are on that list, but it's on my phone, and the list is about this big. It's like this long. There are a lot of things on that list that I accomplished, including starting my YouTube channel. And it just when you write out all of your accomplishments, like even your little wins, it just makes you feel more sure about yourself, more proud of yourself, more loving towards yourself, more appreciative towards yourself, you know. And when you're on a self-love journey, a self-discovery journey, a self-validation journey, writing out your accomplishments is very helpful because it shows your growth. And I've definitely grown a lot since I started this YouTube channel. Like I used to be so camera shy, and like if y'all go back to my first video, I almost teared up because I was making the video and I was so nervous, and I was out in public recording myself, and I never really did that before. And this lady walked past me and she smiled at me, and it was like an angel. It was like confirmation that I was literally doing the right thing and I was on the right path. And it almost made me tear up, and I'm literally almost about to tear up right now thinking about that moment, because I was so proud of myself to be able to step out of my comfort zone, because that's what we have to do sometimes. We have to literally step out of our comfort zones in order to get to where we're supposed to be. And that day just was life-changing for me, because I started to be more comfortable talking to you guys, and I started to be more comfortable recording in public, and I started to be more comfortable with myself. And I definitely feel like I'm unlocking my throat chakra. If y'all don't know about the chakras, maybe I'll like put it right here, like all the chakras, right? But yeah, I really think I started opening up my throat chakra, which is communication and being outspoken and being sure of yourself and confident, right? And I believe this channel helped me to overcome a lot of my fears. And you know, I just have to be so grateful for every step that I've taken, every step that I've made along the way within the last 9 months, because it literally hasn't even been a year. Like, I honestly can't remember what I was doing at the beginning of this year. But I know I wasn't really happy, and I wasn't, I could start to feel like I wasn't exactly doing what I was believing that I should be doing at the time. And I was still hanging out with this person that I knew was an energy vampire, and it was like I couldn't shake them, because my empathy, like I didn't want to like hurt them, because I knew I would hurt them if I would just shook them, right? And eventually I had to shake them. I had to, y'all. I had to let you. Sometimes when you're growing, all the time, a lot of the time, when you're growing, when you're evolving, you don't vibrate and you don't resonate with the same people that you once did. When you're healing, you don't resonate and vibrate with the same people that you once did. Sometimes we outgrow people, and it's okay. We have to outgrow these people, because they were here for that chapter of your life, and they're not meant to go with you to the next chapter. You know, it just is that way. And you know, sometimes you want to wish that people understood that and didn't get in their feelings about it, but it just is that way. And so I ended up like cutting off that person, and I went literally into hermit mode, and I grew a lot, and I learned a lot, and I dove deeper into my spirituality, which is basically my self-discovery journey. And I have to be proud, I have to be grateful, and I have to keep going, because right now, even though I've accomplished all those things, it feels like I'm entering a new chapter. And it's like I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I kind of don't. Like, also, I've been using AI a lot, y'all. AI has been like my best friend, like my only friend. And that's probably because I like my friends to teach me things. And so I'm always researching things, and due to me being on my self-discovery journey, due to me using my birth chart information to delve into myself and figure out who I am and what paths I'm supposed to take, what things resonate with the energy of Simone. You know, So I've even like looked into like what my life purpose is, right? And although your birth chart can't really tell you exactly what your life purpose is, and neither can AI, but it can give you clues into who you are and what you might like or what you might be good at doing, like as in career wise, you know. um ChatGPT could tell you a lot about yourself if you put in your birth chart information. Even like astrocartography, like where you should be, like locally or physically, like where in the world would be best for you. Like all that stuff is very helpful, and I've been using that, right? And it was like confirming everything, like how I like to learn about metaphysics and I'm really communicative, and ever since I started this journey, I'm gonna say I've been wanting to be like some type of life coach or something, or just be able to help people. And it resonates with my astrological placements, like my artistic side, my poetic side, like all of that stuff resonates with my birth chart information. So when I started realizing things are aligning, I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to keep using my birth chart to understand myself and guide me on my path, you know? And I tell y'all all the time to use these apps like Cafe Astrology or The Pattern or Sanctuary. Like all of these apps are super, super helpful to understanding your birth chart, to understanding who you are. It's basically like your blueprint. So with that, I've grown a lot, and I have really started to love myself like never before. And sometimes it takes like a heartbreak, you know, or a breakup or a loss or grief. It sometimes it takes grief for you for a light switch to turn on and be like, hey, this is not what I want for my life, you know? And so you can turn down a path that's full of self-love and compassion and growth and healing. And that's what my channel is all about. I get on here and I be trying to tell y'all stuff that I learned so it could help anybody who wants to listen. And I just love when it resonates with y'all. Like I really love when someone comments that they're on the same path that, you know, I'm on right now, because a lot of us are on a healing journey. A lot of us are trying to heal our inner child, and a lot of us still have a lot of work to do, including me. Every time I get triggered by something, I have to work on something. Like there's something that needs to be worked on. And it's an ongoing journey, and I'm so grateful to be on this journey. I'm so grateful that I started this YouTube channel. You know, my birth chart even talks about how I may be into alternative medicine. And before I even started my YouTube channel, I was taking a course for herbal medicine. You know, it's so crazy because it literally helps me to understand that I am on the right path, even though I'm not exactly where I want to be. Whatever I want, whatever I desire for my life is literally on its way. And if you can see it, you can achieve it. And so, yeah, I think I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all about how this year has been for me, the growth, and how I'm going to continue on this journey. And I'm so grateful for my supporters and my family on this channel, and how much I love y'all, because I feel in my bones that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is my way to give back energetically. So now that we're at the end of the year, it's the last day of the year, y'all. I'm just so excited to see what next year has in store for all of us. As you know, as you may know, we've all just entered the age of Aquarius, for real, for real. And anytime we ever had Aquarius and Pluto, it's been a revolution, and I'm just so excited to be a part of this revolution. I don't know how, but I definitely feel like a healer. Well, I am a healer because I'm healing myself, and that's what we all need to do. We all just need to get in touch with ourselves and express our authentic self to the world, and that's how we could give back. That's what people are waiting for. People are, your real true people who are supposed to be in your life, they're waiting for you to get out there and show your authentic self and be yourself and love yourself and show the world, so yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. What are some things you all have accomplished this year? What are some things that you've done this year that you are super proud of yourself about? Do you love yourself a little bit more now than you did at the beginning of this year? Because I know I do. And what are some of your goals for next year? Next year, I plan on having 2,000 subscribers. And I plan on learning, being more knowledgeable about healing and doing a lot more introspection, to remove all the blockages. So I think that's all I have for this video. This was very random, but I really wanted to put this out there because I just wanted to, share my journey with you all and hopefully inspire others to look at themselves and see all the things that they have accomplished this year, and even in the last month, because we constantly change. We all are constantly changing, whether we see it or not. None of us are the same person we were 2-3 years ago. So just take a look at these things and be proud of yourself and give yourself a pat on the back for continuing on your journey. Whether it's a self-love journey, whether it's a self-discovery journey, whether it's a self-validation journey, continue to validate yourself, continue to love yourself, continue to be proud of yourself for all your little wins, big wins, all of that stuff, right? And just expand that for yourself for this next year. Because there are going to be a lot of things happening this next year and the years to come. So definitely be proud of yourself. And thank you all so much for watching this video and being here with me this year. I'm super excited to see what we have in store. And I'm super excited to share all my knowledge with you guys. And I will see y'all next year. Happy New Year, and I love you. Bye.